Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Patti's Spirit. Welcome, Patti.
Thank you, Laura. It's nice to be here.
Patti, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Belmar, New Jersey.
Thank you for tuning into Spirit with me today. I get a female spirit over there who has a namesake, like first, middle name, tied down on the maternal side. She's telling me you would understand that. And then there's also a child spirit that's there with her as well. And usually when I see a child spirit, the child spirit is somebody who, miscarried, maybe possibly aborted, but then a child possibly coming through too, or already did. Does this make sense?
Actually, it does, to be honest. It does. I almost had 6 children. That's correct.
All right. So I understand, though, there is a name connection to you. Is that correct? First, middle name?
Yes. Actually, my middle name is my aunt's first name.
Okay. Is she on the other side?
She is.
That's who's there with the baby. Her name's Patricia, right?
No, her name is Marie. That's my middle name.
She shows me somebody getting some money. I feel like it was you through another source, and it feels like it's just blowing away out of the wallet. So she wants to address this issue, like blowing money away on things that can't be validated for it. It's like you don't have anything to hold on to as it had gone and blown away. I don't know what she means by that. Does that make sense to you?
It could have been in the past, for sure, and that was all rectified. Because she was very much a big saver. She worked at a bank, so she was a big saver.
Okay.
But yes, that's true. And I'm happy that she's there to see that.
She shows me also somebody gambling at one point.
No, not on my side of the family. Nobody really was a gambler.
Now, when you say really, I saw somebody working, like playing around with the slot machine. It doesn't mean that they were gambler, but they went to a place where there are slot machines.
Honestly, the only person that would go there would be my mom, and she would bring like $5 with her.
Okay, so that's her sister. Is that correct?
That's her sister-in-law.
Her sister-in-law. So she just wants to say she is overseeing, she's connected. There's nothing to do with it blowing away, but she's also showing that to me. She wants to say that she's connected and overseeing it. And she just says that she's very close. And I feel like a lot of people are also very aware of her presence. And the other thing, too, is she shares that, I believe this was you, since she's passed, there's been some sort of professional certification that has increased your livelihood and your professional endeavor. Does this make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
And she's so proud of you.
Oh.
And she also wants to say this replenished some of the money that might have disappeared way back when.
Yeah, that would make sense because we all had to work very hard.
Well, you're not done. So she's just telling me you're standing on 2 feet and doing well.
Yes, I am. That's great. I'm glad she's been there for me all this time.
Patti, she also says there's something about starting a business. Do you have any ideas, or have you started something on the side?
Yeah, I'm literally working on that right now.
So she's 100% behind you and just wants to say that again as a validation. She's there with you as your spirit, as your angel.
Wow, that's amazing. That is such a great validation because it is a very scary endeavor, and I'm so happy that she's giving me that blessing.
Well, she obviously seemed to know her money, so she's guiding you in that direction so that you can feel more secure about things.
That's wonderful.
Thank you, Patti, for sharing your time with me today.
Thank you, Laura, and I appreciate it. Please tell her I said hi.
She hears you.
Aunt Ree, I love you. Thank you for being here for me.
She says you've been there for her, too, so she wants to repeat that.
That's actually very true, too.
If you'd like to call into the show, like Patti, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And remember, you can stay tuned into Spirit every day by subscribing to the podcast. And thank you for sharing it. And also know that you can contact me at Radio Medium Laura Lee Facebook group. Look forward to talking to you.